Okay, let's talk about how we change your banner in Canvas and how we can add buttons and link them to different pages or modules. So right now I'm on my home screen of my Canvas course, and I'm going to go up to the top right and I'm going to click Edit. So this is the same rich content editor that you've already used. If you notice, my banner is an image and my buttons are images, and they just have links to different pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my banner. If you used one of these templates from the Level Up with Canvas session, or if you've got your own banner that you would like to add that you've created in Canva, I'm going to share this one page that I've edited. I'm going to download. I want to keep it a PNG, and I'm going to select just the current page. Done, and I'm going to click download. So that's going to go up into my downloads. It's also going to go into my downloads folder in the File Explorer, and I'm going to navigate back to my Canvas page. So notice I have clicked on to select my welcome banner because I can see my blue handles. Once I've clicked on that, I'm just going to use the backspace key on my keyboard to get rid of it. My cursor is still right here centered on my screen, and that's where I want to enter my next image, so I'm going to leave it there. From here, I'm going to go up top to my toolbar on my rich content editor, and I'm going to click this Insert Images button. I'm going to choose Upload because I need to get this from my computer, and then I'm going to click on Upload Image again so that I can browse my computer for what I just downloaded. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select the template that I just downloaded and click Open. I see that it's how I like it. I'm going to come down, and this is just a decorative image. So I'm going to check mark this for my alt text and click Submit. So this is loading into my page. It is the size that I want it. I'm going to click on it. If you did want to resize it, remember you can click and hold these corner handlebars and drag to resize. If I decide I did not want to do that, you can undo your last action by doing Control Z on your keyboard. So that's how you get a banner into your home page. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a button as an image and then link it to a different part of the course. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to click to the right of my class pictures button, and I'm going to space bar just to give myself a little bit of space. You can see my cursor is right there. Because don't forget that anytime you add something like an image or a document, it's going to add where your cursor is in the rich content editor. So now I'm going to go to the buttons templates in Canva. So let's say that I've created this button, this newsletter button. I'm going to do the same thing I just did for the banner. I named this so that it already had a page name with it. So you can click up here next to pages and name this, and it'll name the file that name. So I'm going to come up to the top right again and click Share. I'm going to come down and choose Download. I do want it as a PNG. I'm going to select transparent background just to make sure that I don't get any of this extra border. I want just the circle. I don't want the white. And I'm going to select here, and I'm going to deselect where it says all pages, and I'm just going to click on current page. I'm going to click Done, and I'm going to click Download. So now that is downloading, and I'm going to go back to my Canvas homepage. And remember, my cursor is right here. So I'm going to come up, and again, I'm going to insert an image from my rich content editor toolbar. I'm going to upload my image, choose it from my computer, and I'm going to click on the newsletter button. So again, I have my image here, and I'm going to come down and I'm going to describe this because anything that has an action we have to describe. So I'm going to say click for newsletters, and I'm going to choose submit after that. So notice my button's going to go in fairly big, which is totally okay. I can click and drag my handles to resize, or I'm going to make my window a little bit bigger. Or I can come up here and I can click on one of these other buttons and look at the image options. and it tells me that the pixels, it's 250 by 250. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the picture that I just added, and I'm going to click on image options. Now down here in my pixels, I'm going to put my cursor in there and it's locked. So I'm going to make it 250 by 250, and then I'm going to click done. Now, right now it's just an image. It's not linked to anything. So I'm going to keep my image selected, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click this link option. I want to make this one a course link because it's going to go to a page in my course where I already have my newsletter set up. So I'm going to click on course link. And then down here, I'm going to have some options. I can link to pages, assignments, quizzes. I can link it to announcements, certain announcements. I can link it to the discussions. I can link it to certain modules, or any one of the options over here on the left-hand side. But I'm going to click on the caret next to pages to turn it down. And I'm going to select, this is my class newsletter page. So I'm just going to click on class newsletters. And now that button is linked to class newsletters. So I'm going to X out of this. And you can tell that the link worked because now instead of just link options, I have remove link or image options. Now that I've made all of the changes I want to my homepage, I've got my banner in there, I've added my button, I've added the link to the right place. I'm going to go all the way underneath and I'm going to click on save. So now you can see that my homepage is updated with my new banner and my new button. And when I click on my new button, it then takes me to my newsletter page where I have my newsletter embedded for parents to see. So again, I'm going to click on my home, and this is how to update your home banner and add buttons and link them to a different place within your course.